Oh, go for the stretch here.
And I'm saying,
But it was we're off air.
sir. Okay.
Yes, I go for brand now. So, and our boys need you.
I'm also scar.
When my first car serious. My first car. Boys, and now check here in a Nipa Bay 1,200 in the first car. And I think that was about a 9 outs, no, say 10 outs. And on my first car. And so, team in Atanase, taking our time to go through. We are, we best Sunday, and they could not to on them after the analysis. No, now, Opeso Kukucha, now also wet team Afeska. And now, much is near tricky, but then definitely, you make you should be a come on. I think it is right that we start from here.
Dalu.
Just right. See, you become Benfica. Then we tell the story of exactly what happened at the Stadio de Dalu. Any near a sea or honum before the game, during the game, any abraya ball match in the tunnel. Fracas kakre course between Barca players, especially Rafinha, and Benfica for players. Richie, and now we were cocksure. Say Barca match na oko Benfica kobono. There is a certain manager called Bruno Lage or Benfica for manager. Na ono ni modus operandi pa ne say ukita ball ni bebre na u control ball na ojao ma o have ball no. But say o breaki and then he gets you in certain zones no winning ball na. They are very good on the turnover. Again, ni asanso di nkomo bebre say watch the Barca team in this season, especially in the last game against Fiifi. Barca elbow against a team or compact, and then they have to dig deep to get results. Adding for them to dig deep and then get the results that is needed on the day. But boy, Richardo, and now Barca want to dig deep.
Listen to Kwesi Asare on Facebook. Say Benfica Barcelona is the most chaotic match I've witnessed in the UEFA Champions League. And no game, no. My oh my. End to end.
You see,
Barcelona.
And nothing that make us say the Barca here and not the Dalun. May I not seen them do. Now I won't share me sa character, no sa metal. See that side of Hans Data Flick team FC Barcelona. This is not me for Barca to go down 3-1 half time by 77th minute 4-2 Barca actually. Then they still engineer not a draw but a win away from home. It is something that's made of character. Usually see describe football. We give those credits to Real Madrid most of the times because Madrid now mission 3 El Santiago Bernabeu and Ufie, then they just rise up on the deck and then get the results against you. It is not characteristic of Hans Dieter Flick Barcelona team in recent times. So it's a question that we all asked ourselves. Rich, you start saying Bono exactly like how we expected. Barca Komu in the regular 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 or any variation of that. Actually, it was Ronald Araujo, Pau Kubasi. The biggest headache was that Eibane sign and Hansi Flick started Wojciech Szczesny in post. Because it was a big question. Red card against Real Madrid or by a back and some match, Ebeche 2 goals and leading to 2 penalties. It was a big question in the game. Jules Koundé, Alejandro Balde, Casado Pedri, Gavi Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Abrante friend Robert Lewandowski. Rich like we expected. The game plan was from Bruno Lage was to set traps from Barcelona for now. Shadi, Barca for one building up, but we know. Say it is Jules Koundé, Nebabeka Kubasi, any Araujo Manaye back 3. Then you have Abrante friend Alejandro Balde keeping the weight in the first phase of build up, as an option to build up from there. In this zone, the 3-2 becomes a branch friend of Marc Casado and Pedri. Then you have Gavi in between the lines, Rafinha in between the lines, Lewandowski centrally, and then of course a branch friend Lamine Yamal here. Rich, the first goal came from this zone. Say Oshabona. Immediately Barca were able to get the ball into the path of Lamine Yamal here by the first opening minute. Now Benfica for fullback have disposed of Abranti Efeno Lamine Yamal twice. And once they could transit from this area, they could go on into the zones and then head team of Freddy Barcelona. Yeah, ball match, just in the opening 2 minutes. Sir, left-hand channel, Lamine Yamal, they had been aggressive, won the ball in that area. All of a sudden, then Benfica 4 were up by a goal from Abranti Efeno Pavlidis. 1-0. And check, Barca were able to stay in the game in the 13th minute to get that penalty from Robert Lewandowski and then get an equalizer. Then, this madness. A ball, long ball.
And why now, baby, is it the goalkeeper or Balde?
Maybe Sabono. Balde had it covered. Balde, I hear you, so you were cover ball. There was no way Roger says this should come out from there. Minimum a super goalkeeper, Barca ball high line. Benfica breaching high line a couple of times. But in my opinion, at that point in time, now Alhamdulillah, they were cover Sabon, and there was no need for Roger this to come out. And for me, it was a big mistake for Abrantia, your friend Roger Chesney, getting Benfica for over there, the second goal, and then causing another penalty in the box. By halftime, Barcelona started the video, say, oh, Sabon, it's a dive. And they have good claims for it. So we just say they overcommitted too much. I don't know why VAR are intervening at that point in time because this is much changing decision. But I don't know why they didn't intervene. You are correct. So I say a questionable penalty no Mojima Benfica phone. But at halftime, 3-1. Which this is where me as an analyst that have watched Hans Dieter Flick Barcelona this season, I analyzed them several times now. I questioned them. For 2 reasons. One, Bruno Lage Benfica side will feel very stubborn, and when they take the lead, they don't throw it away. 2, Barca 4 have not showed me this season. Say Omo 10 matches like this around. If it was a Real Madrid, you will still have an iota of hope. So okay, Madrid bet me here, but Barca had not shown me. So once we went into the game and then 3-1 at halftime, now back into halftime. Hold on. But goalkeeper elbow long woman and pay my branch defender Rafinha, then making it 3-2. Then Ronald Araujo West Ham so come on goal. I'm an 4-2 in the box. I said Then the game just keeps on going away from FC Barcelona for. And later on, you know what? There is a boy in Barcelona called Pedri. Mr. Oh, your Madrid near. I know that. Oh, you're too excited to hear this. But to be very honest with you, there isn't a better complete midfielder. Oh, Yase, Eche and Pedri Gonzalez.
Because you Abrante no Kanasama.
Yeah.
Look, Anura.
Yeah.
My love for that guy.
Yeah.
I could bear 400%. Yeah. Pedri.
Yeah. You know what? Say open midfielder there, and they see they are discussing football. We do it in terms of roles. There are midfielders that are good in the first phase. Midfielders are good progressors. Your midfielders are final phase, final ball, are good. Pedri is an excellent player in every phase of the game as a midfielder. The engine progressive ball in the first phase. Only Casado will show up in the tight spaces, receive under pressure. Then if he has to progress by carrying the ball, he can do same. Or do any monoman. If he has to engineer something and create a chance, he will do it. At 3-2, Barca needed something. At 4-3, sorry. No Barca here, baby. Short corner kick. Pedri goes into the half space. No, a clipping ball perfectly. Sabon only say Eric Garcia on one.
Yeah.
So for the ball, for Eric Garcia to be able to win that, no more running late. He should be able to clip it perfectly mid-air. Says Eric Garcia and he just have to direct the ball. And that's exactly what Pedri Gonzalez did. A match in the 4-4. Then the madness at the tail end over there from Abrantia Efeno.
Before I go,
yeah.
That incident in Siena Benfica for a penalty.
Yeah.
Was it a penalty?
It wasn't a penalty.
Not a penalty.
Femine when pushing.
Ghana tries all board.
Omani uncomfortable for him to kick the ball, but when pushing one finding someone or the body can a turn so. When pushing. That's why Osha time now. Time now. Officially as a goal. The VAR kept on reviewing it. Now VAR changed that there's nothing in there.
Because I'm here game now, I was like, okay. So say the situation is that Sheriff in the case a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means that they say a penalty.
Yeah.
At the Benfica. Yeah. And as a ref in this one, you're born Rafinha about to net.
Yeah.
There's just about so much. And that Rafinha guy, the composure.
Excellent. Jeff for highlights no me pick up idea no.
So Jeff for game no two. I for game no two. I brand the composure said we see nyabotre. At the ball is our buy. At the ball is our called the position now the ball in final. It was absolutely mad.
Almost the same goal in can say Lamine Yamal share against Real Madrid no.
Wow.
In but then send the ball back to where the goalkeeper was coming from. And I think so yesterday Barca did the unthinkable, to be very honest with you.
Kofi, and the game so
a lot of look at the goal. Just look at that. Just look at that. Okatina, see, Rafinha, 25 goals this season. I think about 10 plus or so assists this season for Abrante Fen Rafinha. He deserves all of the credit in all competitions. 22 goals and 11 assists over there. And of course, in 30 games for Abrante Fen Rafinha. A lot of credit to me. Liverpool, Jumano, almost share. So now they are on top. After Barca win, it means that Liverpool are not automatically on top our Champions League group stage. They need to at least get a point against PSV to be able to seal top spots for themselves over there. Monaco and say Aston Villa and Juma 1-0. And now Atleti Eddie red card in 10, but they stayed in the game as long as possible to win by 2-1. And with a final goal for Branche Fen Julian Alvarez, Bologna and Dortmund Colusu 2-1 after Solskjaer's first goal. And you see Hotel and Yesaki Abrante Fen Nuri sign as the coach of FC Dortmund. Club Brugge and Juventus a BM. We said it. Another draw for Juventus. PSV Koche Zveda by 3-2. And of course, Stuttgart Eko Wini to Bratislava also by 3-1. And that was it in the Champions League. But also a lot of credit to Liverpool. Still unbeaten. Our Champions League group stage in him. And it has been good. Liverpool top European goal scorers. And now Mohamed Salah ABM 50 goals. The next person, Brantia, your friend Steven Gerrard over there in terms of the Champions League and the Liverpool conversation. And then there are some more matches. So interesting pairs. Another set of the penultimate match. First one, Arsenal at Nefi. Actually, a Dynamo Zagreb side that is struggling. See, Arsenal situation, this season, a little bit tricky. Baby, or that in the English Premier League, a bad ding. Because we don't see Liverpool taking their feet off the pedal. Arsenal a little bit of an inconsistent performance in the English Premier League. And now, Utie coach friend Mikel Arteta, or say Calafiori back, Ethan in Waneri, and so back into his team. But we expecting the back four will be of Kirill, Gabriel Tierney, and Abrante Fen Zinchenko, Rice, Jorginho Odegaard, then Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz, and Abrante Fen Leandro Trossard. Arsenal need to stay in this competition at least with a win. I think that Arsenal will fear they will do the job. It will fear to be able to get a job done. Girona, I can't say this season, our performance now has been a little bit different from last season performance now. Almost quite away to San Siro to play against AC Milan. Now Francesco Conceição and a good AC Milan team that's beginning to deliver. The only not good thing is that this weekend, almost lose to Juventus by 2-0. Italian Serie A. But Conceição and now on a pre-match press conference, they said, when you assess the position of Abrante Fen Tijani Reinders, now on the progress of the ball from deep, but Abrante Fen Tijani is the extra 10 in between the lines for Tima, your friend AC Milan, and according to him, it will change the fortunes of Team, my friend AC Milan. Almost actually Tima, your friend Girona. I doubt, say Girona has what it takes to upset Team, my friend AC Milan. It should be another win. And you're crowned a double chance for AC Milan at home because I'm a little bit inconsistent. Vincent Company back away. Aquacobo against Team, my friend, final. This is a game, and the first prediction is that there will be a lot of goals. Bayern München versus Final. Final will score a lot. They'll be able to score Bayern, but Bayern will also respond. Also Bayern München, I'm on top of the German Bundesliga, but any here for any Bayern fan, it's the Champions League, and we expect that as Bayern are going into it now, they'll have a good team to go and upset Tima, your friend final for away from home. Goretzka, Kimmich, Ebeo, Fiifi-Manfred, Jamal Musiala, Michael Olise has been scoring a lot in the last few games for German Bundesliga, and if there is anybody to score My money is on a branch friend Michael Olise to score against Team and Friend in final when they are playing against them. Another game that I expect say a double chance win for Team and Friend in Bayern. Of course, Real Madrid ex-Nefi also to play against to play in the Champions League against Team and Friend RB Salzburg. Everybody's back. And say in the last 3 days in Koma Yedin say Madrid have Mbappe back. And I say Mbappe drew the top form of saying you say Mbappe won a ball. Now the goals are coming. In fact, two months ago, Madrid won awarded as the player of the month for Team and Friend FC Real Madrid. And it looks as if that things are going on one for them. Adia Bakone a little bit worried for Madrid. The balance in the middle of the pack. Now it looks as if the combination of Modric and Dani Ceballos on FIFA has been good. Although Alaba back, but Militao out. The defensive pair, Brent FN Ronald Araujo, Brent FN Raul Asensio, sorry, and Brent FN Antonio Rudiger with Mendy and then Federico Valverde, about the 4 and 5 because of course Vasquez out. But it is good because it is a Federico Vasquez on the side now, not a leaky kakra. So having Valverde there deals with it defensively, who can also come inverted and push Modric as an extra 10 in between the lines. I think that Madrid will control match way. And against Salzburg team almost struggle Kakano. Okay. Madrid will get the job done. Then the big one. Echoing.
Game where big sir.
Big. Say it's for match.
Yeah, Gini Madrid.
It's for match. Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique. But it's rich. So what's your table now? Guardiola and Luis Enrique have good past. From a time with Jose Mourinho or Barcelona, when all of them were coming up and were assistants. Of time that Jose Mourinho assistant to FC Barcelona and the two of them were players at FC Barcelona. They have a good time, both Spaniards, both of course loved by Team and Friend FC Barcelona. So it's a big chance for all of them. Alright, Nipa Ohia match where we need more power. Hey, Paris Saint-Germain. So we'll be a Paris Saint-Germain. So they need to win. Alright, when you look at this Paris Saint-Germain team, Oshe William Pacho, Hernandez Pacho, also on Yade, Mendes, Ashraf Hakimi, Warren Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Fabian Rui, then Badi Bakola, Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele, up topper. And you compare it to this Man City side, all of a sudden they are picking up the form again. Also, the last time out against Ipswich, 6-0. Total dominance on the ball, off the ball. The aggression to press and win the ball back now. It's a good one. But again, it's at the Parc des Princes. A match, anything at all can happen because even with Man City this season, you know, sometimes they've not been consistent. So we would want to be a little bit careful. A match how you neutral, you enjoy like myself. Me in fact, Misika and to say City will win or Team and Friend Paris Saint-Germain. And yes, it goes to Kalbet Marco. Match here they ending a draw.
Okay.
One of them will win. Betway option. Almost friend say double chance. Either say Paris Saint-Germain beshe and I say City beshe. Opa. Now the over 1.5 yaka. Now you come. Inter will go away. I think say Inter.
It's if for code the moment now.
The job done. Senior enough. So yeah, no. We are best in the sign.
Okay, and the boys best.
And then the boys best Feska. It's so why you ready there? Yeah, court board no so now. Watch your and I say what bash your phone musisi in 10 no work chat. Nina no 20 plus odds, 8 odds, and I think 12 odds in a room. You choose the one that suits you in terms of risks. No one can 20. First one, Rich, a 155 F6 DEA 155 F6 DEA and the first one. No. Second one here 155 F68 F2 155 F68 F2. Last one no a 155 F57 C7 155 F57 C7. These are all bets where codes are and that's all ubetimi atwa then of course ubenya kakra e dey show but rich make 2000 Ghana cedis in a couple